Hello world, it's Siraj, and I've built an automated trading bot. In this video, I'm going to show you how I built it. What you're seeing behind me is my automated trading bot. It's running locally on my machine, but it's a user interface that I could easily upload to Google Cloud, AWS, whatever cloud service provider I want for both personal use, or I could turn it into a service and sell it. So what you're seeing here is the result of what's called backtesting. And backtesting is a strategy in financial automation that involves taking an algorithm and applying it to historical data to see how well it does. And the result for this backtesting span was about 12% in profit. So I had a starting price, an ending price, I had a time span of 3 months to test this on, and it made about 12% in profit. So what you're seeing here is the chart of Bitcoin prices over the last 3 months. And all the green dots are where my algorithm decided to buy, and all the red dots are where it decided to sell. And ideally what we want are the green dots to be lower than the red dots, right? Buy low, sell high. And that was the case. I made 12% profit in this back test, and here are all my round trips, my profit and loss, the percentage, etc. But this is a really, really cool user interface. It's called GradientTrader. That's what I've called it. And what you can do is you can pull data from many different exchanges. So you can say, well, the Poloniex exchange is the one that I chose to pull data from, Bitcoin data, but we can pull it from a bunch of different, as you see here, exchanges, and then use that data to train our algorithm with. So I went ahead and imported the Poloniex data, and then under backtest, I said, okay, let's see what data I have. It found it because I already downloaded it. I can click on it and say, okay, this is the data that I want to train my model on. I want to perform backtesting on. And once I've selected that data, I can choose any number of strategies. You're seeing a lot of different strategies here. So if I pick one like PPO, it's going to run a back test, and when it's done running that back test, it's going to say how well it did on that historical data. Now, this might take a while. Okay, great. So it had a 9% loss, not good. But the strategy that worked well for me on this particular testing set was RSI, but there's going to be several other strategies we're going to talk about in this video, and this one made about, okay, 6%. So it's always different, but that's the basic idea here. We can easily switch to live trades as well. That was back testing, but for live trades, all we have to do is click on TradeBot, and that's going to actually make trades using the APIs of whatever service we use. All we have to do is go to config, add an API key, and then choose the exchange we want to make trades on, whether it's Binance or Bitfinex, whatever it is, add our public and private key, and then it's going to literally make trades for us in real time. Now, this is something that is an ongoing process. This is like a cron job on a server. So you can have it run, once you make your strategy, you set all the details, you can have it, run on your server and just, not worry about it anymore. So that's the goal here. And that's the great thing about having a user interface, right? You can just do this in the browser with clicks and, with typing out. You don't have to always manually change the code. So that's the basic idea behind this. I want to show you how I built it and also show you my strategy of making a deep reinforcement learning agent work inside of this market. The idea I had was, let's take this theory, this space of financial transactions, of financial market prediction, and let's apply some of the most cutting edge AI technology to it to see how well we can do, right? Because we have that domain knowledge of AI theory that even the huge banks like Barclays and, Chase, JP Morgan, what have you, they don't have, because they're not in this in the way that we are. So that's what we want to do. And the goal of this video is to show you how I built this, to give you the code. It's in the video description so that you can make your own personal trading bot for personal use, or, you can white label it and then you can sell it to other people as a business.